விஜய் அவர்கள் நிகழ்த்துகிறார்.
வணக்கம். CEBACAவின் இனிய இந்த விழாவின் தலைமை விருந்தினராக நமது அனைவரின் அன்பிற்கும் மதிப்புக்கும் உரிய தொழில் செம்மல், செட்டிநாட்டு பெருந்தகை, செட்டிநாட்டு குடும்பங்களின் தலைவர் உயர் திரு MAMR முத்தையா அவர்களை இந்த மாமன்றத்தில் மரபு கருதி அறிமுகப்படுத்துவதில், otherwise he doesn't need introduction, மரபு கருதி அறிமுகப்படுத்துவதில் மிகுந்த பெருமகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றோம். தமிழையும் சைவ திருமறைகளையும் இரு கண்களென கொண்ட செட்டிநாட்டு குலத்தில் பெருமைக்கு பெருமை சேர்க்கும் செட்டிநாட் சிமெண்ட்ஸ் குழுமத்தின் தலைவராக திகழ்ந்து வருகிறார் நமது சிறப்பு விருந்தினர். இது மட்டுமின்றி Chettinad 𝗕𝗃, Chettinad 𝗵𝗲𝗄𝗏 Semiconductors Private Limited, Chettinad Logistics Private Limited மற்றும் Chettinad கல்வி குழுமங்களின் தலைவர்களாக, ஆற்றல் மிகுந்த தலைவராக திகழ்ந்து வருகிறார் நமது தலைமை விருந்தினர். நமது தலைமை விருந்தினர் வகித்து வருகின்ற பொறுமைகளையும் அவர் அடைந்து வருகின்ற மேன்மைகளையும் காலத்தின் அருமை கருதி சுருக்கமாக தொகுத்து வழங்குகின்றோம். சவுத் இந்தியா சேம்பர் ஆஃப் காமர்ஸ் அண்ட் இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸ் செயற்குழு உறுப்பினர், ரோட்டரி கிளப் ஆஃப் மெட்ராஸ் ஈஸ்டினுடைய தலைவர், பாரதிய வித்யாபவனத்தினுடைய செயற்குழு உறுப்பினர், கல்வி சிறப்பு மிக்க அண்ணாமலை பல்கலைக்கழகத்தினுடைய சிண்டிகேட் மெம்பர், இந்தியன் ரெட் கிராஸ் அமைப்பினுடைய தேசிய உறுப்பினர், FICCI ஃபெடரேஷன் ஆஃப் இந்தியன் சேம்பர் ஆஃப் காமர்ஸ் அண்ட் இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸ் உறுப்பினர், CII கான்ஃபெடரேஷன் ஆஃப் இந்தியன் இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸ் நேஷனல் கவுன்சில் மெம்பர், மத்திய அரசாங்கத்தின் மினிஸ்ட்ரி ஆஃப் காமர்ஸ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸ் சார்பில் டெவலப்மெண்ட் கவுன்சில் ஆஃப் சிமெண்ட் இண்டஸ்ட்ரீஸ் சேர்மன், இப்படி பல்வேறு பொறுப்புகளை மிக திறம்பட வகித்து வருகின்றார் நமது தலைமை விருந்தினர். தமிழ் மண்ணுக்கு பெருமை சேர்க்கும் இந்திய தொழில் வர்த்தக அமைப்பினுடைய மதிப்புமிக்க ஒரு அடையாளம் நமது தலைமை விருந்தினர் அவர்கள். பொறியியல் மற்றும் மேலாண்மை கல்வி சிறப்போடு அர்ப்பணிப்பும் ஊக்கமும் நிறைந்த பல குழுக்களை உருவாக்கி goal orientation, relentless focus on quality, efficiency drive, visionary leadership, இப்படி பல்வேறு பரிணாமங்களை தன்னுக்கொண்டு செட்டிநாடு குழுமத்தை வேர்ல்ட் கிளாஸ் ஆர்கனைசேஷனாக பல்கி பெருகி பல மடங்காக மாற்றிய ஹியூஜ் ஸ்கேல் அப் செய்த பெருமை நமது தலைமை விருந்தினருக்கு உண்டு. ஆண்டுதோறும் பல்லாயிரக்கணக்கான பேருக்கு வேலை வாய்ப்பை உருவாக்கி கொடுப்பதோடு மட்டுமின்றி CSR கார்ப்பரேட் சோஷியல் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி என்கிற துறையிலும் செட்டிநாடு குழுமம் மிக திறமோடு செயல்பட்டு வருகின்றது. நண்பர்களே, இயற்றலும் ஈட்டலும் காத்தலும் காத்த வகுத்தலும் வல்லது அரசு என்கிற குறளுக்கு நல்லதோர் உதாரணம் நமது தலைமை விருந்தினர் அவர்கள். இறுதியாய் ஒரு செய்தி, நமது தலைமை விருந்தினர் அவர்கள் இந்த கோவை மண்ணை தனது தாய்மண்ணாய் கொண்டவர் என்பது நமக்கு இனிப்பான செய்தி. நண்பர்களே, CEBACAவின் இனிய இந்த திருவிழாவை பெருமை சேர்க்கின்ற நமது தலைமை விருந்தினர் அவர்களை நாம் அனைவரும் எழுந்து நின்று ஒரு ஸ்டாண்டிங் ஓவேஷனோடு கரவொலி எழுப்பி வரவேற்கலாம். We are really very happy. We are honored and we are humbled with your presence here. Thank you so much for your grace and presence. Nandri, vanakkam.
Thank you for the kind, extraordinary introduction. Nobody has introduced me so well to this heights. This puts me in my place, and to see how I am going to deliver this speech when you have elevated me so high. dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, outgoing office bearers, incoming newly elected office bearers, members of CEBACA and their family, guests, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. It's been such a big honor to be the chief guest of this association annual general body meeting. I don't know, whenever I come to Coimbatore for any meeting, last time when I came for some other meeting last month, always I am very impressed the way that Coimbatore people live, and also they conduct the functions, and any gathering they seem to be like a family. This touches me all the time since I traveled abroad, all the places in the world, and lived. Traveling is just 2-3 days tourist, but I lived in Coimbatore for 20 years, Bangalore for 4 years, Singapore, Thailand, America, few places in America and now in Chennai. But I have not seen a place that has such a beautiful environment like Coimbatore. I don't know, a lot of children here, they will all want to go to study in America, London and all these places. But definitely they will not get a place to live like Coimbatore. They have to struggle. If you have to live in New York, you cannot buy a house there, not even an apartment. So all that hype that you make in New York and London, all those places, but the luxury and peace and happiness is not there, and you have to struggle to live your style there. But whereas in Coimbatore, even Madras, you cannot live this style. In Coimbatore, you are such a gifted people to live a very happy life on individual houses. When they go around on the street, most of the houses are individual houses, which is a very dream in the entire world to be. And I hope that, I know I also built some of the apartments here which didn't sell very promisingly because you people don't like apartment, and that's the way that should be, that you should live in individual house because the most richest people in the world's dream is to live in individual house. And you are gifted with individual house, water, education, health and everything. Coming back to this, CEBACA, I just accepted it because it is in Coimbatore where I am brought up, and also we are the leading cement sellers in the city for the last 40 years. So, I like to thank this entire population of Coimbatore for supporting my company and being the leading brand till today. When I took over in 1999, the sale of my company is 65,000 tons per month, and out of that 50% I was selling in Coimbatore, where Coimbatore, Tirupur, Salem and Erode. And today we had increased at least 15 times and we sell 12 million tons per year. And every year what we sold, we are selling for in 20 days or in a month. What we sold in 1999 in a year, today we are selling in 20 days. And that much growth has happened because the Coimbatore people, Tirupur, Salem have supported it and being the biggest brand. I am not doing a marketing here, I am only appreciating the fact and acknowledging and thanking the people of Coimbatore for supporting Chettinad in spite of lot of pan-India brands have come in, lot of companies have come in. When I became MD, it was 110 companies were there. Nobody is able to survey. Now today it's only 45 companies are there. So I'm being very proud to still survey and vote with the support of you people, and also to compete with international brands and national brands and being the leading player here. So thank you once again for supporting Chettinad Cement as a brand. Now coming to this association meeting, I don't know, I thought it is an industrial association. So I've been served in so many associations like this state. Most of the associations are paper associations. Generally industrial associations all over the country is being a paper association and a lot of politics down there. and the paper association is only used to represent to the government, represent to the other companies, and to make a joint representation. It is a letterpad company, associations. I don't want to name those companies or associations, but it is specifically used to keep it as a visiting card for the office bearers, as well as to improve their business and also to represent to the government organizations. That is not wrong, but that is only a part of it on an association. But when I come here and see this presentation of the secretary, totally the whole, that whatever I said is not there in the presentation. So it looks like, as I am a Rotarian, as the other member who facilitated us all, it looks like it is not an industrial association, it is a Rotary association that is being run. So you might as well name it as Rotary Club of CEBACA, because the service that we are doing is excellent human services which nobody can do, and as an industrial organization or association, non-profit, you all have come together, but you all have come as a family. Now I don't know, all are contractors or all are builders. Now everybody is competing with everybody, and almost they have become fighting everywhere in all over the place, even in my business or any business. But if எல்லாரும் ஒரே ரூம்குள்ளற 100 பேர் 150 பேர் எப்படி இப்படி இருக்க முடியும்? சண்டை போடாம இது பண்ணாம ஒரு ஃபேமிலியா ஒரே தொழில் பண்ணிட்டு, அந்த தொழில்ல நீங்க போடுற கான்ட்ராக்டோ டெண்டருக்கோ இன்னொருத்தவங்க போடுவாங்க, இன்னொரு இருக்கும், தொழில் சண்டை இருக்கும், போட்டி இருக்கும், பொறாமை இருக்கும். அதெல்லாம் மீறி, if you are running an organization, it's hats off to you. Again, it goes to the basic atmosphere in Coimbatore which solves this problem. And also, under the secretarial report, actually I have to take a copy of the secretarial report to give my organization. It's such a fantastic report submitted by the secretary. Each and every dot that he has been put in the presentation, which is very difficult. Even in my office, if I have to put all consolidate in a report like that, I have to stop my business at least for 15 days and do this work. So that means you all have stopped, or you are doing considerable time to this organization and puts in place. And even when you are swearing in the president, secretary, treasurer, like a Rotary Club, immediately one man came, he changed all those. Now he has immediately become a immediate past president, immediate secretary. The board itself has been changed immediately. So this is such a perfection that the organization is running. So hats off to all those people who do this meeting and the administrative work. I would say that this organization has a very bright future with the people who are involved, and you are at the right place, because as I said, this globalization has put all the pieces together. After I left Coimbatore, I missed Coimbatore a lot as a city, but economically I felt that there are a lot of much other places which will do much better and grow faster and multiply the money much faster, in the sense the growth will be rapid. But I am totally wrong in that subject. I have seen this after Coimbatore after 10 years. If you see Coimbatore for the last 10 years, the growth that Coimbatore has shown in the state of Tamil Nadu, no city has shown in the state of Tamil Nadu, including Chennai. It has tremendously shown. Any equipment, any manufacturer, any builder, anybody for that matter, they all hail from Coimbatore. If anything has to be manufactured in southern part of India, everybody tells only Coimbatore, and if you go into any online sites and everywhere, it is directed to Coimbatore, adds on to Coimbatore development. After Gujarat, it is this place that has been having a lot of manufacturing units. So keep continuing this economic activity in Coimbatore and make it much more bigger. It has got a tremendous potential when you see the other countries, because other cities, because you see Hyderabad and Bangalore, they have grown in the last 10 years, at least 20-30 times they have grown. Coimbatore also should be like that in the term of real estate as well as the other infrastructure development. In the Tamil Nadu, I have not seen even one city which has got a 11-kilometer flyover except Coimbatore. So Coimbatore is prepared to have the infrastructure also. And it's the first smart city and the fastest growing city. As the construction industry now, yet at least sometimes somebody had to talk on the association's basic objective. The association's basic objective is construction and builders. So let's not miss out that point. So now in this association, what you have to really train is automation of construction. Today, no labor is available in Tamil Nadu. So we have to bring a lot of labor from the other states. That means we have to completely automate the construction activities like MAMR scaffolding, precast technologies, pre-truss, post-tension, slabs, columns, pre-built, factory-built houses, factory-built buildings, come and assemble here, do the fastest construction without labor, much less labor, or at least equip them, at the end of the day they are also human beings, equip them with the completely automated machineries. So the skill that you are being trained in, it needs little more latest skill that we have to bring from abroad or somewhere, and machineries have to be invested to train the laborers in the latest. We are at least 10-20 years behind as far as the construction automation is concerned, what is going on in the abroad. So we should definitely speed up our automation, and we should do much faster construction, even at least 15 days of load or 20 days of load. It saves on interest cost, it saves on time, it faster completes, it saves labor, it puts less stress on labor, and the quality of the product. When you are making a pre-stressed, pre-made concrete slabs like metros, I am happy that you are getting a metro also. Like metros and other places, you have the pre-slabs on this, columns and slabs, factory made. When you see, nobody can play around with the concrete mix or the fly gas mix or the sand or whatever, the strength and all those things. It is all completely quality controlled, lab controlled, and the machine will not leave the concrete without testing. So there is no manual intervention. So manual intervention is to put, like the children play the building blocks. The construction has come like that you make all the blocks in the factory and just come and put the blocks in the site and make it as a building. So that's how the construction should be. And by my own construction, you save a lot of labors, and the quality of concrete is, you don't even need plastering in some of the purposes like basement parking, ground parking, on all those places. You don't need even a plastering or a painting work. So it is like a flyover or a dam or whatever it is. You can have a very smooth finish and then just be done with it, and it gives a zero maintenance. So I think we need to automate it, and the training that you have given to so many people are very, very good. I can offer Chettinad to be part of this initiative, to be in the skill development program. And if you want for this year, I will come as a chief guest. My company can sponsor up to 10 lakh rupees for development of skill and for educating the, today that engineering colleges, when I studied, it was only 7 engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu. Today, when the Kumaraguru came, it was only 14, including Kumaraguru. At that time, I was in Coimbatore. It was only 14 engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu. After that, today it is 550 engineering colleges are there in Tamil Nadu. So when there is 550 and it's mostly private institutions, it becomes a process of study. Like we go to 4 years because they don't want to get married at the age of 16 or 17, so they just want to go up to 4 years, 21. And also, they just want to kill the time because they don't want to go to work up to 21 also. So they just go to the college, and college also the teachers' quality has so much colleges come, there are very rarely a bunch of good teachers are there. So the output of the engineers are very, very less. So what happens, this type of skill development, even Infosys takes 100 people. Whenever they include, they say 85% of the people are not employable as engineers. So since this is an engineering association, so you should form an institute to train 6 months to 1 year on the field. Otherwise, you will not get the product engineer. For example, Infosys has a very huge training center in Mysore, where 2,000 students or 2,000 internship graduates and the initial pre-employment graduates join. Once the campus interview is gone, they are put in Mysore for 6 months to 1 year, and the campus interview is just to see whether the student has a potential to grasp the knowledge, and then they pick them up and then put in Mysore, and the real teaching happens in Mysore for 1 year. Like that, you should also train a part of it, take a classroom or tie up with some college, so many colleges are there. You should take 6 months, 1 year course, and then even government is giving money for the national skill development. They have a very huge budget, and you can apply to the central government and take that money and then do as much as possible, and then train the engineers. I think I had spoken enough, but anyway, I'm just seeing what my officers given. So what we are going to do is that we are going to come up with a hollow block special cement for you. I know you are buying this product from some other competitor, so we will launch in next 15 days to 1 month, where it will be more quality and equal or more better than the other brands, which can be used for the hollow blocks, and also you can use it for the slabs and things like that. We are coming up with a dry mortar. We are coming up with a tile plaster also, and we are also coming up with a huge technical lab that we can 3-4 trucks we put in Coimbatore with sufficient engineers which can come to the site and test the quality or train them how and what it will be better for you guys. This is about my speech. I just want to congratulate the outgoing office bearers, especially the immediate past president, secretary, treasurer, and the other patrons of this organization for conducting the last year in a very huge success and operation, and set a very high milestone and setback for the incoming 𝗧𝗛 president for it to achieve in higher heights. And I am sure the people who have facilitated him, I am not having acquaintance to deal with him. It's a new introduction to me today, but I am sure that with the felicitation and the people who have spoken about him, he will definitely achieve this very high milestone, and even he will set a better milestones and make this association bigger and bigger and more valuable to the society, to the community, and to the family and to the children and all. And I wish them all the very best, the incoming team, and congratulations for selecting. Congratulations to all the members for selecting the new office bearers being here. And once again, I thank giving me an opportunity to do a chief guest. And this standing ovation is not at all necessary, but I don't know how to control it. Thank you very much for giving that, but that is never the need for anybody to do, everybody or human beings. So thank you once again for being there. Thank you.
செயல்பாடுகளை வியந்து பாராட்டி மனமுழுக்கு உதவ முன்வந்த உங்களது நல்ல இதயத்திற்கு எங்களுடைய நன்றிகள்.